Quick question. Are you the CEO of your business or are you actually the chief everything officer? Because if you're a service-based business owner, I bet it's the second one. You're doing the actual work, managing people, sorting invoices, answering emails, putting out fires, and somewhere underneath all of that, you're also supposed to be finding your next client and closing the deal. No wonder it feels hard. In this video, I'm going to walk you through why service-based business owners need to hire a bookkeeper. And I promise this isn't just because bookkeeping is annoying. Nuh-uh. By the end, you're going to know exactly what messy books might be costing you in real dollars. So if you want to skip ahead to a specific part, I've got timestamps for you down in the description. Let's get into it. Reason number 1. Bookkeeping is stealing time from your highest value job. Here's the thing, my friend. Most business owners are doing about 20 jobs inside their business, but the ones who actually grow, the ones who look calm, who seem to have it together, who somehow work less and earn more, they're not doing more jobs, they're doing fewer. They figured out which few things actually move revenue, and they let everything else go. Bookkeeping is one of those 20 jobs. And here's the good news. It's one of the easiest ones to hand off. Unlike selling your service or actually delivering it, bookkeeping doesn't require you specifically. Somebody qualified can do it faster and more accurately than you can. Because, let's be honest, it's not your zone of genius. It's not why your clients hired you. Let me ask you something. If you hired someone to deliver your service and you found out they were spending half their week doing bookkeeping instead of the thing you're paying them for, you'd pull them aside, right? You'd say, hey, that's not your job. Focus on what I'm paying you to do. So turn that around and point it at yourself. You hired yourself to sell and serve your clients. That's the job. Every hour you spend reconciling a bank feed, which just means checking that what QuickBooks says matches what your actual bank statement says, or digging through your inbox looking for a receipt, is an hour you're not doing the one job that actually grows your revenue. If you caught an employee doing that, you'd stop it immediately. So why are you letting yourself do it? Reason number 2, you're running your business completely blind. Think about it this way. Imagine you're driving at night at highway speed and your speedometer doesn't work, your fuel gauge doesn't work, your headlights are out. You know the car is moving forward, but you have no idea how fast you're going, how much gas you've got left, or what's about to come into view right in front of you. That is exactly what it's like running a business without accurate, up-to-date books. Money's coming in, bills are getting paid, so it feels fine, right? But you don't actually know if you're profitable. You don't know how much runway you have left, and you get zero warning before something like a tax bill hits you like a deer in the headlights. A bookkeeper's job is to build you the dashboard. That's your profit and loss or income statement, which just shows you what you made and what you spent over a period of time. Your balance sheet, which is basically a snapshot of what your business owns and owes on a given day, and your cash flow. With that dashboard in front of you, instead of guessing or doing panic math at 11 o'clock the night before a deadline, you sit down once a month with real numbers and you actually see what's coming. And here's the bigger issue underneath all of this. Most business owners don't have a bookkeeping problem. They have a systems problem. Scrambling to find your numbers once a year right before taxes are due is a tactic. It's a fire drill. A system is something that runs the same way every single month, whether you're busy or slow, whether you remember to think about it or not. That's the difference between chaos and a system. And chaos is expensive, which brings me to reason number 3. Bad books are already costing you money. This is the one most business owners never actually calculate. Does the cost of the problem outweigh the cost of the solution? Let's put real numbers on this because messy books sounds vague until you actually do the math. Here's an example I run into constantly. I'll open a QuickBooks file and find thousands of dollars just sitting in an account called undeposited funds. If you're not familiar, undeposited funds is basically a holding account. It's where a payment sits after you record it until it actually gets matched up to the real deposit that hits your bank account. 9 times out of 10, when I see a big pile sitting in there, it means income got counted twice. Once when the sale was first entered, and again when the same deposit hit the bank. And someone added it as new income instead of matching it back to what was already there. So, what does that actually mean for you? Your profit and loss statement is showing more money than you actually made. And if that inflated number flows straight into your tax return without anyone catching it, my friend, you're not just dealing with messy books, you're paying real income tax on money you never actually earned. So let me ask you this. When you filed last year, how confident are you that all of your income was actually real? And that's just one issue. I also see bank and credit card accounts that have never been reconciled. Reconciling just means checking line by line that what's actually in QuickBooks matches what actually happened in your real bank account. If nobody's ever done that for your business, there's currently no way for you to catch a missing transaction, a duplicate charge, or even fraud. Now let's put a dollar amount on it. Say messy books are costing you $500 a month in tax write-offs your accountant can't find because things are categorized wrong. Add a late filing penalty on top of that, and add the 8 hours a month you're spending untangling this yourself instead of billing a client at, say, $100 an hour. That's another $800 walking out the door. Altogether, that's $1,300 a month quietly disappearing. Now, compare that to paying a bookkeeper $500 a month to handle it. At that point, you're not spending money. You're making $800. So once you see the number, hiring a bookkeeper stops looking like an expense. It starts looking like the obvious trade. A quick word about me. If we haven't met yet, I'm Catherine Silverio, owner of Silver Bullet Bookkeeping. I'm a QuickBooks Pro advisor, and I work with service-based businesses to help them get their books cleaned up and keep them that way. And hey, if this video has been helpful so far, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help this channel reach more business owners just like you. So here's what I want you to take away from all of this. You don't have to guess which of these 3 reasons applies to your business right now. There's a way to actually find out, and it's not a sales pitch. Think about the last time you went to the doctor. They didn't walk in and immediately prescribe surgery, right? They asked you questions first. What's going on? When did it start? What have you already tried? That's exactly how a good discovery call with a bookkeeper should work. When someone reaches out to me, I don't quote a price on the spot. We start with a free discovery call where I ask about your current reality. How are you tracking things right now? What's stressing you out? When was the last time you looked at your income statement? We also talk about your future reality. What would it feel like to open QuickBooks Online and actually trust the numbers in front of you? I'm not selling you bookkeeping. I'm showing you the bridge between I have no idea where my money's going and I know exactly what I can afford to spend, hire, or pay myself this month. Then we actually open your QuickBooks Online file together and I show you in real time exactly what I find. And here's the part most people don't expect. Even if we never work together after the call, you walk away with a clear, specific list of what's broken and what it would take to fix it. If a deeper dive is needed, we move on to a paid diagnostic review. And even then, you're not paying for a pitch, you're paying for clarity. So, based on everything we just covered, does it make sense to book a free discovery call and find out what your books are actually costing you? If it does, email me right now at catherine@silverbulletbookkeeping.com. That's on your screen, and let's get it on the calendar. So to sum it up, bookkeeping is stealing time from your highest value work. It's leaving you to run your business blind with no dashboard, and it's probably costing you more money right now than a bookkeeper ever would. If you're not ready to leave just yet, I have another video right here I think you'll really enjoy.